Yes, sir. We can live. We can start our proceedings.
Okay. Let us start.
Yes.
Hey, good afternoon, shareholders, ladies and gentlemen. A warm welcome to all of you. Thank you for joining the 32nd annual general meeting of ICL Fincorp. As a requisite quorum is present, I call the meeting to order. Before we start the proceedings, may I request all to stand up for a silent prayer. Just 1 minute silent prayer. Thank you. May I now request our company secretary to explain the legal formalities of the meeting.
Thank you, sir. Good afternoon, shareholders. In compliance with the directives of the government and for the sake of convenience of the shareholders, this year's AGM is also being conducted through video conference mode. A live streaming of the meeting is also being webcast on CDSL's website. Further, the proceedings of this meeting will be recorded for compliance purpose. Shareholders who have joined the meeting electronically through VC are being considered for the purpose of ascertaining the quorum as per the circulars issued by the Ministry of Corporate Affairs. In accordance with the Articles of Association of the company, notice of the meeting along with annual report containing financial statements, reports of the Board of Directors, and statutory auditors were sent to the shareholders on June 21, 2023. A copy of the annual report was also uploaded in the website of the company. The company has taken the requisite steps to enable members to participate and vote on all items that are being considered at this AGM. All efforts feasible under the circumstances have indeed been made by the company to enable members to participate and vote on the items being considered in this meeting. The resolutions mentioned in the notice convening this AGM have been already put to vote through remote e-voting. There will be no proposing and seconding of resolutions at the meeting. We will be providing the facility to vote on all resolutions at the conclusion of the AGM for those shareholders who could not vote through remote e-voting. As this meeting is being held through video conference, the requirement for the appointment of proxies is not applicable. The statutory registers as required to be maintained under the Companies Act 2013 are being made available for inspection electronically. Members who would like to inspect the registers may send a mail to cs@iclfincorp.com. Upon conclusion of the address by the chairman, we will open the floor for Q&A session. Once the question and answer session starts, the company secretary will announce the name of the shareholders, if any, who have registered as speaker shareholder one by one. We would like to request the shareholders, if any registered, to limit their speech to 3 minutes and to restrict the queries pertaining to the agenda items of this annual general meeting. Mr. Jacob P.O., practicing company secretary, has been engaged as the scrutinizer for this meeting. Based on the report of the scrutinizer, the combined results of remote e-voting and the voting done at the meeting today will be announced and displayed on the website of the company. All the members who have joined this meeting are by default placed on mute to abstain from any disturbance arising from the background noise and to ensure smooth conduct of the meeting. Please ensure that Wi-Fi is not shared with any other devices for attending the AGM without any technical glitches. During the course of the AGM, if the member faces any technical issues, he may contact the helpline number as mentioned in the notice of the AGM. Thank you. And now may I request the chairman to take forward the proceedings. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Isaac. This is the 4th year we are conducting the AGM through video conferencing. Considering the convenience of the shareholders, we thought it is beneficial for all of us to conduct the CA's AGM through in VC mode. Thank you for your understanding and cooperation. Entire board of ICL Fincorp has joined this 32nd annual general meeting and are attending the meeting from the corporate office of the company at Irinjalakuda through video conference along with me. Now let me introduce each board members and key manager personnel attending the meeting. Myself, K. Anilkumar, Chairman and Managing Director of the company. Mrs Uma Anilkumar, Whole-time Director. And Mr. Shindo Stanley, Independent Director and Chairman of Audit Committee, Stakeholder Relationship Committee and Nomination Remuneration Committee of the Board. Mr. K.K. Wilson, Non-Executive Director. Mr. A. Balan, Independent Director. Mr. Srijit S. Pillai, Non-Executive Director. Mr. Vishal PV, Company Secretary. And Mr. Madhavamurthy T, Chief Financial Officer. In addition, we also have Mr. C.K. Manigandan, partner Mrs. Manigandan Associates, statutory auditors of the company. Mrs. Kandimadi from Cameo Corporate Service Limited, registrar and transfer agent of the company. Mr. Jacob is scrutinizer of the meeting, and Mr. Sasindran Veliath and Mr. T.G. Babu, directors of subsidiary company, attending the meeting through video conference. Welcome you all to the meeting. Notice of this meeting along with the annual report containing the financial statements, auditor's report and the director's report were sent to all the members by electronic means. With your kind permission, ladies and gentlemen, I take the same as read. Statutory auditors have issued an unqualified audit report for the financial year 2022-23. Now let me take this opportunity to address the shareholders. My dear fellow shareholders, good afternoon to all. It gives me immense pleasure to invite you all to the 32nd annual general meeting of the company. The world has changed dramatically in recent years, particularly during the pandemic, which caused shock waves that resulted in macroeconomic volatility. Fiscal year 2020-23 was an unpredictable period, as well as the fading of the pandemic did not give the world any respite. Another major event was in the offing Russia's invasion of Ukraine in February 2022. In response to these points of change, we took decisive steps to reinforce our fundamentals by redefining our long-term strategy, ensuring that we stay relevant to our customers and generate sustainable growth in the long run. We will look back at the year 2022-23 with pride as we navigated an uncertain macroeconomic environment with relative ease thanks to the strong foundations we have patiently built over the years. Now, I would like to share my views on ICL Fincorp's performance for the financial year 2022-23 and its future prospects. At the outset, I am delighted to inform you that the total asset base of our company witnessed significant growth in 2022-23 and crossed rupees 500 crore mark. Surpassing this threshold was enabled us to now become a non-deposit taking systematically important NBFC NDS1 as per RBI's NBFC categorization criteria. Total assets of the company rose to rupees 526.10 crore in 2022-23, up from rupees 458.10 crore in the prior financial year, registering a 14.84% growth. Our company also attained several milestones on the operational performance front during the financial year. In detail, our total turnover increased by over 25% to rupees 110.89 crore in 2022-23, up from rupees 88.53 crore in the prior fiscal year. Our gold loan portfolio also increased by around 17% to rupees 392.94 crores during the year, up from rupees 335.63 crore in the previous financial year. Our gross income for the financial year increased to rupees 110 crores 88 lakhs 82,705 as compared to rupees 88 crore 52 lakhs 59,949 in the previous financial year. thereby registering an increase of 25.26%. Our profit before tax also reported a significant growth of 64.51% to rupees 4 crore 32 lakhs 44,707 as compared to rupees 2 crore 62 lakhs 87,313 in the previous financial year. Consequent to this, the net profit of our company increased to rupees 3 crore 13 lakhs 29,105 as against rupees 2 crore 20,952 in the previous financial year, thereby registering a robust YOY growth of 56.48%. The company's return on average loan assets stood at 0.85% in 2022-23 against 0.62% in 2021-22. Interest yield was 29.96% as compared to 26.93% in 2021-22. Net interest margin was 17.01% as against 14.38% in 2021-22. Your company remitted to Exchequer a sum of rupees 2 crore 13 lakhs 77,730 as taxes. More than 99% of the company's loan portfolio comprises of gold loans. This growth was primarily fueled by new branch openings and launch of new gold loan schemes during the year. Branch expansion had been a prime focus of our company. We established 42 new branches during the year, taking the total network of 241 branches in Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Telangana, Andhra, and Odisha. We were able to mark a strong presence outside Kerala, with new branches being opened in the state of Karnataka, that is 13 new branches, and Odisha, that is 25 new branches. We are also focusing on enhancing branch productivity through daily monitoring, improving training, etc., which is reflecting in the consistent expansion in revenue per branch. Going forward, in the upcoming financial year, the company also plans to scale up its branch network by adding around 125 branches in aggregate, tentatively in the state of Pondicherry, Maharashtra, Delhi, Gujarat, Uttar Pradesh, and Haryana, with the vision of a pan-India network. In another important highlight, State Bank of India, one of the India's leading public sector banks, demonstrated confidence in our company's performance by elevating its loan exposure to the company recently. This recognition from a prestigious institution like SBI reinforces the company's credibility and positions it as a trusted partner in the financial industry. Our company also accomplished a significant milestone by moving into its own corporate building in Irinjalakuda during the year. The shift not only represents the company's growth trajectory, but also provides a solid foundation for its future endeavors. In the upcoming financial year, we will be opening a regional office in Mumbai. This strategic move will allow the company to tap into the vast opportunity in the financial hub and strengthen its presence in a key market. Under resource mobilization, both NCDs and bank financing continue to remain the main source of funding option for the company. Our company has successfully completed several series of issues of NCDs under private placement basis and has raised around rupees 165.45 crores in aggregate during the financial year. As on March 31, 2023, the total outstanding NCDs of our company stood at rupees 313.75 crores. Bank finance continues to be an important source of fund for your company apart from NCDs. State Bank of India remained the sole lender for the company during the financial year, and as on March 31st, 2023, the outstanding borrowing from the bank was rupees 20.71 crores. Our subsidiary company, Salem Erode Investments Limited, has also put in a reasonable performance in spite being in its nascent stage. The company is in the process of setting up necessary infrastructure and backups to supplement the growth as per the projected business volumes. The management of the subsidiary is optimistic to bring out robust performance in the upcoming years and come back to profitability. With that, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to every single customer for their partners. The trust and confidence you have placed in our company over the years has inspired us in our shared journey towards a brighter future. To Team ICL Fincorp, I am grateful for our commitment towards the company. For your commitment towards the company. I am humbled by the sheer dedication, professionalism, and tenacity with which you work to serve our customers. Lastly, I thank my colleagues on the board of their wisdom and oversight that has been instrumental in helping the company to navigate amidst the opportunities and challenges. Further, since no members have registered as speaker shareholders, I now authorize Company Secretary to move ahead to explain the voting procedures.
Thank you, sir. And for the information of shareholders, I would now read out in brief the items laid out in the notice of annual general meeting and request all those shareholders who have not casted their votes to cast their votes as soon as possible. The business items are approval of audited standalone and consolidated financial statements of the company for the financial year ended March 31, 2023. Declaration of preference dividend for the financial year ended March 31, 2023. Appointment of a director in place of Mr. Srijit Surendran Pillai, who retires by rotation and being eligible, offers himself for reappointment. Appointment of Mrs. Manigandan and Associates, Chartered Accountants, as statutory auditors of the company. Approval of managerial remuneration payable to Ms. Uma Anilkumar, all-time director of the company. Issuance of redeemable non-convertible preference shares on private placement basis. The e-voting facility will remain open for next 15 minutes to enable members to cast their vote. I repeat, all those shareholders who have not casted on the remote e-voting has been granted 15 more minutes after the conclusion of the meeting. Also, please note that the results will be announced in 48 hours of the conclusion of the meeting, and the same will be uploaded on the website of the company and CDSL. Thank you. And now may I request the chairman to deliver the vote of thanks. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, sir. On behalf of the entire board of directors, I thank all shareholders for attending the meeting and for their continued support. We hope to see you all in person next year. I also thank all other directors, auditors, and other panelists for joining the meeting remotely or through video conferencing. And before winding up the proceedings, now I request all to stand up for the national anthem. Thank you.
जनगणमन अधिनायक जय भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल गंगा हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधितरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगल नायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे जन गण मन अधिनायक जय
Thank you, sir. With the permission of the chairperson, we are concluding this meeting. So as informed, the voting will remain for another 15 minutes. Thank you all for joining.